The latest from our daily newsletter at podnews.net. Amazon Music has announced a synchronized podcast transcripts feature. It's only available in the Amazon Music app, only in the US, and only for recent episodes of Amazon Original and Wondery shows. It's going to be open to other selected shows shortly. As far as we can tell, it's a proprietary solution with no link to the existing open transcript standard from the new podcast namespace. We've asked Amazon how podcasters like us can submit our own transcripts. Spotify's proprietary video podcast system is a dumpster fire, says Drew Linsalata, the host of The Anxious Truth. Even though Anchor gave him early access, it took 6 days for his podcast episode to be correctly available on Spotify, during which Anchor support didn't return his emails. The BBC has launched BBC Podcasts Premium. It's exclusive on the proprietary Apple Podcast subscription system and only available in the US and Canada. It'll include what they call exclusive shows, which are also available free in the UK. All BBC shows are commercial free in the UK, and the corporation still blocks its shows from Google Podcasts. Veritonic has added brand lift to the platform's campaign reporting capabilities. The data helps advertisers know which audio asset is performing in their campaigns. Our sister publication, Sounds Profitable, has just published a deep dive into their brand lift product. We have a link to that in our show notes and our newsletter today. Other news in brief, Ghana has added full analytics to its podcast platform. We've achieved 4,000 listeners so far on there. Rode has launched the AI Micro, a dual-channel USB interface. Buzzsprout stats for October 2021 were released. Spotify and Apple Podcasts are level pegging at 31% of all downloads. Downloads via Facebook up by 50% month on month. But a big increase on Nothing is still nothing. It's just 0.3% of all downloads. PRX shows are now in the Odyssey app. The spoken word audio report will be released in a webinar on November the 11th. Castos has released automation tools for their private podcasting tool, including integration to ConvertKit. Equity Mates Media has completed a 1.2 million Australian dollar funding round. That's $900,000 US. The company has had 4.1 million podcast downloads in the last 12 months. In People News today, Dino Sophos, one of the UK's most successful podcast producers, announced this morning he's to launch his own production company. Persiphonica will work with the biggest international talent to develop innovative formats. Sophos was producer of the BBC's popular Brexitcast and Americast shows. He'll join the Podland podcast tomorrow for an interview. And in podcast news, Slow Burn returns for season 6 today. The show focuses on the LA riots in 1992, which was the biggest civil disturbance in American history. Bubble Trouble with Will Page and Richard Kramer is continuing its look at hyper-competition. This week, a discussion with Mike Follett of Lumen Research, talking about the world of advertising. Last time around, Podnews editor James Cridland, that's me, talking about the world of podcasting. And For Coloured Nerds has posted a trailer for the return of the beloved black culture show. It's now with Stitcher. And that's the latest from our daily newsletter. For all the links, we're at podnews.net.